This is PBC TV, your channel for county programs and services. Join us as we celebrate improvements to communities throughout Palm Beach County, including groundbreakings, ribbon cuttings, new services, dedications, and more. This is PBC TV Presents.
Shall I welcome everybody again? Only this time I won't go through all the detail. Volunteer Income Tax Program Day, and it's a press conference to celebrate the kickoff of this spectacular opportunity once again to help many citizens in our community. So first, let me introduce myself. I am Chuck Anderson. I'm the executive of the United Way. I know many of you. I was involved in this press conference last year, and what a delight it was because it's such a successful program. It's such a key endeavor that's important to the community and so many citizens of this community. You'll hear about it in a minute. Also want to thank some of our community partners who are going to be involved in some of today's discussion. Partners including volunteers, funders, and also staff members who've made this a great success over the years. You know, part of the reason we're here, there's a little echo, I hope it's not echoing too much. Part of the reason we're here to celebrate is to celebrate and actually raise awareness. You know, I don't know about you, but I've already heard some commercials, you know, driving home and stuff about VITA. There's a lot of opportunity for people who may otherwise not know that they can get a tax refund and also take advantage of the earned income tax credit opportunity. And you know, through the VITA program, that's where United Way works through voluntary income tax assistance, and there's going to be some demonstrations of that in a few moments for people whose household income is under $49,000 and assists them getting their taxes prepared. We do that at 18 sites throughout the county. And in addition to that, those sites, which opened last week, will remain open through April the 18th. I guess Ron has pull. You extended the tax reporting day, is that it? Yeah. It's not just the 15th this year? To the 18th. Okay, that's good news. That's good news. So I'll be early when I report on the 15th, right? It doesn't seem that long ago, but it is, that about 9 years ago, the Internal Revenue Service wanted to expand the VITA program here in Palm Beach County. And the IRS was looking for a partner, a natural partner that has strong ties to the community and many organizations like our funded partners in the community, and one that could bring to the table the resources of these funders and volunteers, many of whom are here today, many who are not, but out there working hard, needed to make the VITA program the success the IRS knew that it could be. And with that in mind, we were approached, United Way of Palm Beach County. I wasn't here, but I'll tell you something. I'm awful glad you came to us because this is a natural fit for this United Way, and we enjoy being a part of such an important program that helps so many people because there's so many needs out there in the community. And so we joined hand in hand to become involved in this education of the community and Palm Beach County residents about this credit. You know, the EITC really can provide eligible residents with a tremendous amount of extra income otherwise they might not have, and it helps in terms of financial stability. And some of you, hopefully many, if not all of you, know that United Way is involved in funding 3 particular areas. Income, health, and education are the new targeted areas for this organization. A lot of work's been done in that regard. We'll talk about that in a moment. But this area in particular is very key and central to our fundraising campaign. This year's goal for the United Way is to raise $15 million. Our campaign chair, as a matter of fact, is Frank Newman, who's going to speak to you in a moment. But his firm, Wells Wachovia, is also a very generous supporter of this particular endeavor. And what we want to do is we want to continue through our work in the income area of our 3 funding streams to support the types of needs and respond to the needs that are tremendous in this community in this area. And you know, we're not alone in these efforts with VITA. You know, United Way is working collaboratively, of course, with IRS. But there's a couple of funders represented here today, and they're going to say a word in a minute. Wachovia, which is a Wells Fargo company, and the Bank of America have the same belief as United Way, that we all strongly are committed to building a stronger community through supporting programs that help us all. And you know, when families are financially stable, we've made the community a much better place for all of us in which to live. With a strong belief in helping its community, Wachovia, a Wells Fargo bank, has been a funder of United Way's Prosperity Campaign since its inception, since the very, very beginning. The VITA program is an element of this Prosperity Campaign, and it's really a great pleasure to now introduce a fellow who I've gotten to know the past year plus that I've been here from Wachovia Wells, and that's Frank Newman. Frank's regional president. He's also a member of our board of directors. I mentioned a moment ago, he's also taken on the additional challenge and done a fantastic job as the annual campaign chair for this year's campaign. Frank, why don't you come say a word or two about Wachovia Wells' role?
Good morning, everyone. I'll be brief. I do just want to say a couple things about how proud our company is to support the VITA program. As Chuck said, we've been committed to it and will continue to be committed to it, as many of you are here today. Our company has participated in supporting United Way's Prosperity Campaign now for an extended period of time. We expect it'll help over 1,200 residents in Palm Beach County with their tax preparation, as well as a few other specifics that I'd like to just share a couple points on. Hundreds of Wachovia and Wells Fargo customers will be able to participate in one-on-one credit improvement sessions. And credit improvement sessions become a key tool for basic purchases that we're all comfortable with and familiar with, but might be more complex for many in our community. These are mortgage purchases for housing, things like auto purchases, as well as loans to help obtain education and pay education tuition and things of that nature that will help our residents increase their job earning and their earning potential. That's one example. Another will be, our estimate is 250 customers can be able to attend financial literacy workshops. And so not only is there direct support, but the educational component of financial literacy is something that everybody needs, but not everybody has an opportunity to obtain as they kind of go from low earning years to the potential to have earnings and then get involved in our community and be provided the opportunity to have things that many of us may take for granted. More than 350 customers will receive financial case management, and that is a specific service to help our customers receive a financially secure future. And case management involves a dedicated consultant, if you will, to work with a couple or a family to really teach them the ways that they can be most effective in their financial planning as it relates to the basics, transportation, housing, education, and really being a part of this community. I'd like to also add that as chair of United Way's campaign this year for Palm Beach County, I've had many opportunities to share the benefits of the VITA program, and there are many of the leaders in the room today who have joined in this effort. So, you know, our company is just proud to be a part of that, and our mission for our customers and our normal work day at our company is to help our customers succeed financially. So the great part about this program for us is that it fits right into that strategy. And when we want to help our customers succeed financially, it's not only a few customers that are you know, in better position. It's all the customers and it's all the people in this community. And so with that, I'd like to turn it back to Chuck. So thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Frank. You know, we're very blessed to have the support of your great institution and your personal leadership. There's you know, organizations and communities and responses to needs in the communities. You know, it takes a special caliber of individual and institution, and yours represents the best, and so does the next group that's going to be represented as well. You know, I've been in the United Way movement for over 30 years, and both of your institutions have been deeply involved and supportive of United Way. But wherever I've been, and more recently up in D.C., you know, you've been deeply involved in the good things that are being done in the community every day to make for a better. And this is a perfect example of the very good works that your institutions do. You know, I think that through its grant-making process, Bank of America has done a great job of ensuring that there's VITA sites, you know, where people can come and have these taxes prepared for free. And we're very pleased that Jesse Perrin could be here. Jesse's a senior VP from Bank of America out of the Boca offices. And if you could just talk for a moment or two, Jess, about the role of Bank of America in the VITA program, we'd appreciate it. And again, thanks for your support for this program and your great United Way support.
Thank you, Chuck. Fab, Mindy, and Peter, I'll send the regrets for not being here. They are out of town, but I'm thrilled to be here, so thank you very much. At Bank of America, we focus on promoting neighborhood excellence in the communities we serve by identifying critical issues in local communities and directing resources to address them. Bank of America has partnered with the United Way for more than 70 years in communities coast to coast. In 2006, the Bank of America Charitable Foundation was the first national partner for the United Way's EITC program, helping launch an innovative financial stability partnership. We commend the United Way and all of our partners for making this goal a priority. With only 1/3 of qualifying filers actually taking advantage of free tax preparation services, and 25% of qualified tax filers not claiming the Earned Income Tax Credit, VITA sites provide an opportunity to help put money back in the pockets of hardworking families by providing education and resources to help improve their socioeconomic situations holistically. Our long-standing financial stability partnership with the United Way, including the support, very important, including support of our associate volunteers, is one example of how the bank is helping support pathways out of poverty. With our $2 million commitment expanding support to 61 cities, the foundation has provided over $4.5 million in grants to support the United Way's EITC program. In addition, our associates give of their time to support this incredibly important effort. Last tax season, Bank of America worked with more than 60 United Way organizations across the country to help more people effectively navigate our tax system. In 2010, Bank of America funded the United Way of Palm Beach County $30,000 for their prosperity campaign, of which VITA is one of 3 components. And finally, in 2010, local Bank of America associates, led by Mindy Nichols, pledged over $116,000 to our local United Way. Building financial security of our nation's families and communities is critical to revitalizing our economy. We are delivering on our vision by supporting financial education for youth, financial stability initiatives for families and individuals, and leveraging the skills of our associates to support the financial empowerment of our communities. By supporting the work of the United Way and other organizations, Bank of America hopes to help working individuals and families preserve income and develop the assets which lead to greater financial stability, security, and freedom. Chuck, thank you.
Thank you both for your exemplary leadership. It's really a privilege to have you here today and to have you involved in this extraordinary program. One of the things I wanted to do also was recognize another important partner. You know, without the county commissioners, this wouldn't be possible. And we really do want to extend our words of appreciation to them because they've joined right in from its inception. You know, the county saw this as the opportunity it was to help local citizens become more empowered, particularly financially, and be able to live better lives and enjoy a better quality of life. And I want to thank them and maybe give them a round of applause, even though they're not present for their work. I'm going to ask Lori George, Dr. Lori George is her name precisely. She's the Chief Operating Officer of the United Way. And you know, Lori was very involved, integral I might add, to involving United Way into these 3 areas that we're referring to: income, health, and education. And she's going to talk for a moment about economic impact of this program. Nobody better could articulate that. Lori?
A few years ago, we had an evaluation completed by the Center for Urban and Economic Development from the University of Chicago. And from that study, we learned that taxpayers receiving funds use their extra income for some very important